Um, Malcolm was right. I should have gone first because now I'm just super nervous. The first poem that I'm going to read is called Tea. And I've grown up in Darjeeling, and my uncle was a tea planter, so like I've literally been surrounded by tea my entire life. Although I didn't grow up drinking tea, the past few years I've had a lot of experiences with tea. So I think that it would be a sin if I didn't write a poem about tea. So this is tea. I drink too many cups of tea, one may say. One in the morning when I wake up, one after that, while scrolling through my phone to what seems like an eternity after last night. Then I have one with biscuits maybe. They have to be vegan, better gluten-free without excess packaging. But I settle for something that's easy. Buy them off a chai shop, one for 2 rupees. Then I ask my flatmate if she wants coconut, soy milk or Darjeeling tea. It's always one of the 3. And over that, we discuss a myriad of things like climate change, waste management, our friends getting married, digressing to the undone kitchen wet compost, something we've been contemplating, much like our lives. I'm reminded of my laptop that needs fixing, my teeth that need scaling, a pile of clothes that need washing, portfolio that needs finishing, thoughts that need sorting, maybe a God that needs knowing, life that needs understanding, moments that need living. So I get up at once and make myself another cup of tea. It's so wonderful what a hot, leafy beverage can do. I like to brew my tea, take time with it, make it, you know. I set the saucepan with a little more water than I need, just because I like to have a little extra every end. Who knows who might pop in. If I had a kettle, it would be perpetually boiling. Lately, I have been waiting till the water comes to a boil. Consciously, I realize the toxic relationship I have with my phone, as if a revolution were to begin without me around it. When the water is ready, I decide what kind of tea I want. No, I'm not so fancy, but I do love a little variety. The other day I went to one of these fancy supermarkets, and obviously I headed for their glorious tea section. Cue in Alice in the Wonderland. I remember a time when tea was just tea, you know. But now there are so many options, so much to choose from. It makes me giddy, gives me a minor form of anxiety. Fruit tea, flower tea, matcha tea, herbal tea, Ayurvedic tea, organic tea, medicinal tea, yellow tea, white tea, super expensive fancy name tea. All of these seem rather pompous to me, but I do enjoy more than anything else in the world a well-made tea with the right amount of brown sugar or jaggery. You see, I take making tea rather seriously. It's a sacred thing, an offering, an invocation. I like how it brings people together, creating space for one another, holding that space for each other, even if it's just for 2 minutes of the day, being in the moment for a friend, sister, brother, and that's something we all need now more than anything. As a generation so connected, yet growing apart with the passing of every hour, tea is a ceremony that initiates a gathering. It is a shamanic journey that opens the gateway of the soul if you allow it. It is humbling, grounding, sobering. The sacred leaves, they give their all. Taste, fragrance, life, experience, filling voids of emptiness, silence, and hearts that are lonely. And sometimes, if the leaves are resilient, they even make a second cup, which I like to think is very kind and generous. I won't lie, I consider myself lucky because I have a lot of friends, and having friends means having to listen to a lot of problems, all kinds of them. When I'm on the phone with them, I'll ask them to make a cup of tea while we talk about a very specific work colleague, a childhood trauma manifesting postponed dreams, drab reality of love, life, and grief. It doesn't matter to me what time of the day it is, I'll make myself a cup anyway. You see, the thing about tea, unlike advices, is that it manages to touch you, feel you, fill you, embrace you. While advices can get lost or distorted in the space between the mouth that speaks it and the ear that receives it. But tea, it kisses the lips and swirls in the tongue and dances its way through the throat to the heart and manages to tickle the soul just the right amount. Tea, that's what it does to me. Now, I may not be able to solve all your problems or the growing problems of the world, but I can make you a nice cup of tea, and maybe we can talk about it. I'll be present for you, you be present for me, and let's see where that goes. The list of problems in this world is long. There's violence, economic inequality, the homeless by the dozen need opportunity, this planet needs saving, and one may say, what good is huddling together for tea? It's not going to end the misogyny, unhappy people on medication, the entire population in a parasitic relation with the very last of life left in the bones of this dying world. What good is a cup of tea? Nothing much, except a chance to live in the moment, start a conversation, sit down, listen, understand, empathize, slow the fuck down. And that's the beginning of a transformation waiting to happen every single day with one small decision: dried leaves, water, and a cup. So simple, so profound. The meaning of existence is found in a cup of tea.